Howdy, I'm Jessica Liu, and this is my final project presentation. So as you can see, I'm logged into Amazon AWS, and I've selected the instance that my website is running on. And as you can see, this instance is running on Amazon Linux. Now, if we connect to the instance, as we have here, you can see that MariaDB was installed, and MariaDB is essentially the database that we used. And I was able to install the components of the LAMP stack using Yum, and I was able to install components such as Apache MariaDB, which is the database that we used, and also PHP. And I used Yum because it's efficient for me to install all the software all in one go. And it's important to incorporate the LAMP stack because it's essentially the foundation of building websites and web applications. And so in order for me to build my WordPress website, I first needed to install the components of LAMP, which I have done. So furthermore, this is where I have downloaded everything I need for my WordPress assignment, and essentially allows the website to function as it is. So now looking on the actual WordPress assignment, this is the theme that I have chosen. And I chose this theme because of its sleek and modern look that I think will be able to attract Jasper Green's customers. And I also knew that I wanted a green theme to go along with the whole lawn care service that Jasper Green provides, but to also go along with the name of the company, which is Jasper Green. And this is the homepage. You can book lawn care today, and you can also schedule a quotation. And here are some widgets which bring you to different pages of the website. But before diving into the website, I would like to show you how we can switch from English to Spanish on this website. So down here, as you can see, the language of this website is set to English, but with a click of a button, you can set it to Spanish. So you can see that each page is now set to Spanish. That takes a little bit. And let me set this back to English and show you the plugin that I have used. So in order to switch the website from English to Spanish, I used Gtranslate. And I only have it set to English and Spanish. And essentially, I chose this website because it was the top rating translating plugin on the plugin database. So moving on, let's go to the testimonials. So I have this reviews page, and this page essentially depicts the best of Jasper Green. And these are all supposedly images that happy customers have sent in that show the wonderful lawn care service that Jasper Green has provided. And here we have some customer testimonials. So we have Maya Patel, who says she'll definitely be booking again. And she also gave us a 5-star review. And she also showed us the end result of Jasper Green's lawn care. And then we also have Andy Alvin, who says Jasper Green and his team do it right. And he also gave us a 5-star review and also submitted a picture of his property after Jasper Green has worked on it. And then now moving on to the services page. So this is a picture of Jasper Green, and he claims that our grass is always greener. So on the services page, I have the services categorized in 3 different sections. So the first section would be basic yard maintenance, seasonal work is the next section, and then additional miscellaneous services is the third section. So here I have depicted some of the components that lie within each section. So for basic yard maintenance, there's mowing, edging, and blowing. For seasonal work, there's treating pests, applying fertilizer, etc., etc. And then additional miscellaneous, I have filling ruts and planting trees and shrubs. And so basically customers will be able to further specify which service they would like done on their property once they have paid. And each service comes with the option to purchase the service through this purchase button. And as you can see, looking at the prices, my version of Jasper Green is definitely on the more luxury side. And basically, this version of Jasper Green is luxury lawn care service. And I have included a range of prices because depending on the size of the property, Jasper's services may be more expensive. So now moving on to quotation scheduling. So I have allowed the customer to be able to schedule a quotation on every single page. So on the home page, you can schedule using this button. On the services page, you can schedule when you scroll all the way down. On the reviews page, it's sort of the same thing. And then obviously there's the schedule page itself, but also on the About Us page, you can also schedule at the very top. So this is the scheduling page. Users will be able to enter their name, their phone number, email, and if they were referred by another customer of Jasper Green, then they will be able to enter their name here and get the discount. In my previous recording attempt, I already scheduled April 20th at 4 p.m. So for this attempt, I will be scheduling at 4:30, and I will accept the terms and conditions, and then I will book the appointment. And then if I go back to the admin portal, this appointment should show up. And I have used the plugin Appointment Hour Booking. And let's look at, so yes, as you can see, the appointment that I have booked at 4:30, it shows up right over here. And also it shows my name, my email, phone number, everything I submitted within the booking form shows up on this form right here. And I chose this plugin because it was a highest rating plugin for appointment scheduling, and it was really easy to figure out to use, and it was really easy to manipulate the settings and appearance of what I wanted it to do for my Jasper Green website. So moving forward to payment. So users will be able to pay for their services on the services website. So say I wanted basic yard maintenance. So I click this button. And here is depicts essentially me buying the service. And there's also a QR code where the customer can scan, and this will bring the users to a PayPal site and allow the customer to pay through that way. But if I wanted to pay through the website, I will add this to cart. Now I'm going to view my cart, and let's do one. And then I can proceed to checkout. And then all my information, you just input it, and then the user would be able to, oh, I put 11 on accident. So the total turns out to be 1,100 and free shipping, obviously. And then the users will be able to pay through PayPal, and then they would be able to place the order. And I also wanted to show you the About Us page, where I essentially included details about the history of Jasper Jones and where his company started, but also I included the mission of Jasper Green as a company. So that's pretty much a tour of the website. And now I'm going to start talking about my experience configuring this WordPress website. So for me, the hardest part of this website was figuring out how to configure the plugins to work for my website. I noticed that each plugin really functioned in a different way. So I either had to watch tutorials or just play around with the plugin myself in order to make them work for my website. And by far, the most difficult part of the plugin was when I was setting up the payment method. I ended up choosing the plugin WooCommerce, and I figured out how to make it work by either reading up posts on the internet, watching YouTube video tutorials, or just taking the time to experiment and play around with the plugin and how to use it for my website. What I thought was the most unexpected part of the website was how quote unquote easy it was. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm not saying everything about building this website was smooth sailing, but I was very surprised that there are people who do this for a living and it's their profession and it's their main way of income. But at the same time, I was able to do the same thing that they're doing essentially for their professional job. And I'm definitely not trying to look down upon website developers or designers, because I know that my website is not even comparable to the work that they're doing. But I really thought it was interesting that I was doing the same thing as them, i.e. Building a website. And I was doing the same thing as someone who most likely went to school or has a professional degree in building websites like this. Moving on, my favorite part of the website was definitely the design aspect of building the website. I enjoyed the creative aspect of finding, what kind of font that I thought would look best, or the formatting of the page, or even me finding the perfect shade of green. And it was my favorite because although I thoroughly enjoyed the more back-end tech-centered side of website development, I think sprinkling in small aspects of design and art even allows for an even balance where both aspects were able to retain my interest for this project. And when I'm talking about this project to recruiters, I would say that I was able to build up and design a website from scratch utilizing AWS. I would talk about how I created an instance for my website to run on where the IP address of the website was directly connected to the AW instance that I have created. And I'd also talk about how I installed components of LAMP and additional software that allowed me to create and also modify my own WordPress website. And I would also mention that how I had to analyze the deliverables and really understand the deliverables of the project and use problem-solving skills and a lot of trial and error to configure the website to be able to fulfill the deliverables of the project that were assigned to me. That basically sums up my project presentation. Thank you so much and have a great day.